Yeah, yeah, yeah. Play to the face, we the flavor tasters. Check the sign on the door when I walk in. Scanning every line on the small print. Menu in my hand like a guideline. Clean on the plate, yeah, I walk that Bible line. If it's unclean meat, then I backstep. Thank God for the food that I can get. From the colors to the smell when it comes out. I don't lie to the lens, I'ma call it out. Flavor tasters, tell it how it is. From the first small bite to the final dish. We talk scent, talk sauce, talk seasoning, talk vibe in the room, what it's really been. Flavor tasters, honest on the screen, clean on the fork, yeah, clean on the theme. From the chef to the seats to the way it looks. If it hits, then it hits. If it don't, it's the hook.
Hello fellow surfers, welcome to Flavour Tasters, a food and beverage review channel on all things relating to food, beverage, health, and yeah, So we're doing a review on this, which is this, and it'll be the thumbnail. Let's try and get that in a little bit closer. Yeah, thumbnail, a little bit light. Maybe it's, there we go. There we go. A little bit higher. Anyway, so this is the burger. Let's go. I'll go pick up the burger. Let you see. We've got a gherkin. Oh, part of the gherkin's fell out. Normal gherkin. Type of. It's got a sweetness obviously, but a little bit of a bitterness, sharpness to it, sour, maybe soury kind of from the juices that it's in. But this is what it looks like. I might have that as a thumbnail. Whatever. Anyway, so we've got barbecue sauce on top. You would have seen in the videos going up. We have lettuce, then the pickled cucumber things, the pickles, and small chicken burgers with mayonnaise on the bottom, and obviously bun on top and bottom. So a bit dry, the burger. Texture does remind me kind of when I was in school, but a little bit dry from bun to bun all the way through. The texture's not perfect, doesn't feel great in the mouth. It's not like off-putting, nasty, but it's to say, it's not like a pub restaurant kind of chicken burger or whatever. It's kind of a cheap thing that you might get at a burger van, a bad burger van probably, not a really high quality one. Oh, anyway. Now I didn't get much gherkin in the first one, a little bit. Not really getting much chicken flavour from that. Yeah, it's more like the crumbs, the texture from the crumbs and stuff, and firmness, bit of sweetness of the barbecue sauce. Not much mayonnaise from what I've done. This is just me reviewing my own thing. Plus, we're reviewing the actual burger. I can. One second. The burger by itself would probably be good for like children that haven't honed the palate. but personally there's not any real chicken flavour. It's just bread, then crumbs. Not even really getting much of the lettuce, a little bit of a pickle, tiny bit of a pickle, and not getting much of the mayonnaise. So personally, does it burger? Does it burger? I mean, technically yes, you know, it's a bite and stuff, and it does hold as a burger, but is it quality? No. Dry. The burgers in themselves are just, in fact, let's just tear off a bit. It's not a lot, like, but yeah. Actually, 1 second. I'll have to reconstruct this burger anyway to finish it off. So let's just put the gherkin. Meh. Normal gherkin, what you would expect from a gherkin. But let's getting a bit of the chicken now. They're called burgers, chicken burgers, but when you burger them, they're bland. You don't pick up the chicken. However, by themselves, they do have a bit of chicken. The bread, basic bread crumbing, not that well seasoned personally, to me, to my palate. I can see people generally just throwing this into a basket, making it burger, and it might be okay, satisfying. I'm going to give this, I'm going to finish it off because I'm hungry, it's my dinner. I'm going to give this a 2 out of 5. 2 out of 5. 2 out of 10. Yeah, it's not. Isn't the burger in itself? It's not even holding form. Let's just continue. You know, some of the breading and stuff's fell over it. Let's just throw this in the burger. Just pack it in the burger. Yeah. Right. So here we go. 2 out of 10 in my opinion. It's not really worth the money, to be fair. I think the price is a rip off for £3 for 4 small, super small burgers. So dry. So dry. I felt it kind of press against the bottom part. It wasn't really that nice. The texture. I don't even want to finish that off. I mean, I'm going to because there's not much left and there wasn't much in it, but I just don't. There's no flavour to it. Super bland. Even with the sauce, that's pretty much the flavour that you're getting is from the sauce from this. And we've already tried the burger by itself. This is super dry, listen. It's crunchy. That's a little bit better. Lightly. Like I say, it's dry. It gets a little bit later. Better in flavour a little bit when you've chewed it all the way into like mush. But straight away, when you're eating it, okay. Now we're just at this point we're just in the burger with buns now. Let's get a little bit of lesson. It's just dry. Hard to swallow. Yeah. Probably, I don't see myself purposefully going out the way to buy them again unless I do a re-review. Let's go back to these to see if they've got any more substance. Yeah. I think I would say this, to give a little bit of fairness, straight away when you're chewing through, the majority of the time when you're chewing, 2 out of 5, bad. The very back end of when you're chewing it, and it comes a little bit more mushy, I guess you could say to an extent, a little bit more, less dry, a little bit more mixing with the saliva, a little bit more fluidy, if that would be the right word. But that's like right at the back, and that was because there was a slight bit of gherkin in as well, so maybe that's mixing with the saliva and coating. The thing itself is a 2. The burger itself is a 2. Yeah. The bun, you could push it 2.5. But I think that's like being like nice. Because the bun on the breading, the crumbs, and the other ingredients, I didn't really get much, and I put in a moderate amount of lettuce and half of a gherkin, 3 pieces of gherkin. Dry. Yeah. I wouldn't waste your money. Now, I would say Birdseye have done some decent foods, but this, see, it's 100% chicken breast. To be fair, you would expect that. What would you expect it from? You see, it's chicken burgers, right? Are you seeing other companies grind down other parts of the body? At least this is 100% chicken burger, and it doesn't seem to have. Where was the ingredients again? Too much ingredients. Chicken breast. It says here. Why does it say at the bottom, right? Why does it say from 100% chicken breast if it's 46% chicken breast? Made from 100% chicken breast means we use only chicken breast meat in our range. The other 54% relates to the other tasty ingredients, such as the coating. Personally, I think that's yeah. But anyway, so it's the whole thing in totality is 46% chicken breast. Then you've got wheat flour, like wheat flour and water, whole grain wheat. It's got rapeseed oil, onion, yeast, salt, colour, paprika extract. So it seems to not be too much ingredients that you would expect in some. Calcium carbonate, iron, niacin, and thiamine. Some of the back end ones, people will probably be like, ooh, but it's not overly jam packed with like loads of chemical-y stuff. It's not, you know, when you go to a place and it's like got a massive bracket with loads of like weird E579896 type breakdowns. So to be fair to it, it doesn't seem to be as unhealthy as some of the other ones that you generally go in, you pick up, and you know, the super cheap ones, which have a lot of these preservatives and these things added, right? But it isn't tasty. It isn't that high quality. Making a difference with a responsibility sourced and prepared food every day. It says may contain. So may contain egg, mustard, milk. For allergy, see ingredients in capital letters, which it seems wheat is the only one that is like allergy kind of thing. Then obviously could possibly contain egg, mustard, and milk. Then it just says about how the chicken itself is essentially made from 100% chicken, but then the things that coat it makes up the majority of it. So texture was like kind of stiff, firm. I felt it like at the bottom and here at the bottom of my like near under the tongue, but more close to the teeth. Now when I chewed down, dry. I wouldn't waste your money on it personally. If you want to check it out and see if I'm right or wrong on this, let me know in the comment section. I'd love to know if you've had it before, if you agree, if you disagree, or if you have a YouTube channel where you've done a review on this as well, and you would like me to check it out. Now I don't think you can write links on YouTube, but it would be best, oh yeah, I've done a review on this as well, it's called blah blah blah, and then I'll come and check it out, because then I know you have on that one that you're commenting on, and then I can go and check it out. But yeah, not a fan of it. I've ate it, and I'm still going to eat these because I bought it. I'm not going to throw money away, right? So I'm going to eat these later on, but I'll probably try and add a little bit more sauce, maybe a little bit more lettuce in different layers, maybe it's a bit more gherkin, see if that helps it with it. But again, I'm giving this just a basic bun. That's me going over the top, like putting a lot in to maybe, is it possible to make it a little bit more. I mean, this has got tomatoes in, which would add a little bit more like fluid to it, like a liquid kind of juice to the bun. I didn't put tomatoes in it. Anyway, so the score is 2 out of 10. 2.5 if you want to get into the point in relation to the full bun when broken down to the last end of chewing, about the swallow, and even then it's slightly dry. So yeah, the proper full score at the end of the day, 2 out of 10, not worth buying. Definitely, in my opinion, a rip-off. You don't get much chicken. They're like super small, like probably about that big. Yeah, not a fan. Subscribe, hit the notification bell, select all notifications, strike the like, share the content, and all of the good stuff. Leave your views and opinions in the comment section below, and there might be some links somewhere over there, like a subscribe button or something in a playlist or vice versa. And ta-da-da! I'll see you in the next one. Peace! I'm out.